What else do you have up your sleeve over these next couple of games?
Yeah, that's the awesome part is the process that made us successful in the game of baseball doesn't really change. All that changes is now what we were practicing. The routine ground ball hit right at me doesn't look like it used to anymore. Now I'm starting to test my limits with, all right, can I bounce the ball between my legs and throw it on the run and get him out? Okay, now can I do around the world behind my head and bounce it? Maybe do a little transfer between the legs, behind the back, and get it over there. Because the main thing is these guys are running hard 90s. Nobody's slowing down trying to let you make a trick play on them.
Mhm.
That's the last thing the hitter wants is for somebody to do a trick and throw them out still. So you got to have that same internal clock that you've always had playing baseball. But now we're starting to test the limits of what we can do with the baseball once we catch it. And that's the most fun part is we come out here and we're in an environment that they tell us, hey, feel free to fail. Feel free to try something and look a little silly when you miss it. That's how you really learn your limits. You learn, okay, this is a new trick play nobody's seen before that might be able to be debuted in 2 weeks or so. But they definitely tell us when the game starts, don't try anything that you haven't been successful with in practice, in the scrimmage games. And that's what leads to us being successful out there is trying these plays hundreds of times in the scrimmages with runners running. And then when the lights turn on, it's time to give it a test. And if you fail, you fail, but you can't make a trick play without trying.
What was it like your first trick play?
It was definitely awesome. And, to hit the trick on the first time I tried it was definitely a goal of mine. That play specifically, I take the ball and I bounce it between my legs and I catch it again with the glove in front of my legs. It's really nice when that ball's hit a little bit off your left foot because now you can just kind of swing the glove in rhythm rather than catching it in between the feet and having to kind of create the own rhythm
Mhm.
yourself. It worked out perfect.